Are you hungry for more Chaos Dragon content? Because I have done some duels with this deck. And if you guys want to see Chaos Dragons in action, there'll be a link down below or on the top right side of your screen you can click on so you guys can see this deck in action for yourselves. So if you guys are interested in seeing this deck in action, please check that video out. Any support is greatly appreciated. So yeah, that's it for my little drop in, and without further ado, on to the deck profile. Hello and what is up guys, and welcome back to another video from SCREENCASTERS. And today I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Chaos Dragons on the channel. A lot of the cards have some neat interactions with each other, which is pretty good. There's a lot of engines in here, and this is probably going to be my only Chaos Dragon deck profile, so far at least, that I can't do in real life because some of the cards are pretty expensive, and that's the reason for that. Also, before I get started explaining my choices, I won't be going through every single card in this deck list, solely because it's 60 cards and, you know, that gets kind of tedious. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by going through every single card because most of you guys should know what each of these cards are. But of course, if you don't know what a specific card is, just comment down below in the comment section what two cards that card is between, and I'll answer you guys there as always. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm playing 3 Terratop because Terratop helps you go into Dante as well as Levier, so that's a really good combo. It also searches out your red-eyed dice that helps you go into your Danglong. So Terratop helps enable a lot of rank 3 plays as well as some nice synchro shenanigans. It also gets its effect when it's special summoned, so if you bring it back with your Levier and you still have targets in your deck, you can still search off it. I'm also playing a small DDD engine with the 2 Lamia, the 2 Kepler, and the 3 Gate because it helps you go into Danglong a lot easier, gives you access to a level 1 reoccurring tuner, so if you mill it, it still works. And they're all dark monsters, so you can use it with the Lore of Darkness. They're all incredibly searchable, and they all search out each other. Also, Lamia works in the hand, so if you have like dead Gates in your hand or a Kepler, you can discard them and special summon her no matter where she really is. Which helps combo very well with the Snow because Snow is going to be reoccurring. You can just banish that Gate or Kepler that you discard with Lamia, along with a few other cards to bring back your Snow from the graveyard, book a Moon opponent's monster, and go into your Danglong, which searches out your Solemn Judgment. You have a lot of plays to make Danglong, and the reason you want to make Danglong not only because he's a tuner, but also he searches out your Solemn Judgment, which helps protect the rest of your plays. It helps you fear the Solemn cards a lot less, which is pretty good. And most of the time you make Danglong without taking your normal summon, so that's incredibly useful. And of course, gonna address the elephant in the room. I am playing 3 Lawn Mowing Next Door and the 3 Left Arm Offering. I feel this deck really does benefit with the 60 card build. I like the 3-axis build a lot more than the 4-axis build with the wolves and stuff. I like the Phantom Knights. I think they have a lot more synergy than like the Lightsworn side of things. I mean, if you want, you can take out the Phantom Knights and go into main deck wolves, you know, Lilas and stuff like that, some zombie cards, but I feel this is a lot better for this build because when I was trying that, one thing I found out is it felt a lot like Snowswarm, and this build isn't Snowswarm, of course, it's Chaos Dragons. So I wanted to have a different feel than that, and the Phantom Knights also serve their purposes very well. Because with the Phantom Knights, you could go into Dante, Breaksword, or Levier, which are pretty much all good in pretty much every situation. Dante mills cards, Levier is your monster board for the Bareness Zone, which is very live because of Snow and the Phantom Knights, and Breaksword is like an out to a lot of problematic cards. Also, Boots is probably the best Phantom Knight because he searches out your Fogblade from the graveyard, which is not only a monster reborn from the graveyard if it's in the graveyard, but also a Fiendish Chain. And of course, I'm still playing the Mali engine. I like 3 Militia that helps you go into higher synchro plays with your Plague Spreader or your level 1 tuners, but also to help go into Beatrice with your Light Pulsar to help dump whatever missing piece you need. I'm also playing an Instant Fusion for the Norden. I'm very surprised Norden didn't get banned. But of course, you can go into Norden, bring back your Minerva, go into Black Rose, or you can bring back your Raiden, go into any level 8 Synchro. There's some cool things you can do with that, I like it. Or you can go into Norden, into your Lamia, or any level 1 tuner to go into your Danglong, or Chimbara if you want to OTK that turn. I'm also trying to minimize the amount of Lightsworns I run because the Lightsworns are really good, but they're kind of slow. They get their effects during end phase. The one you want to max out on is Raiden because it gets its effect immediately, and he's a tuner, and you know, stuff like that. I'm also playing 2 Snow. I want to play 3, but of course space. It feels kind of weird saying I need space in a 60 card deck, but you really do. It's a really good card, but I don't feel you need 3 of it. I mean, you could try it. I kind of want to try it, but gotta find space for all that. You also got 3 Allure Darkness because you have a lot of dark monsters in this deck. The draws are very, very useful. I still play the 1 Max C. I feel like it's just a really good card to main. There's no reason not to main it, really. If you mill it, that's fine. Just banish it with Snow. If you open with it, that's damn good as well. As for the extra deck, it's pretty standard stuff. One thing you'll be going into a lot is your Omega and your Danglong. And of course, there's also the Crystal Wing plays when, you know, you synchro up with your Bulb or your Red-Eyed Dice with your level 7 synchros. That's some good shenanigans there. So yeah, that is my deck profile of Chaos Dragons. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys got any comments or suggestions on how to make this deck better, I'd love to hear it in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see this deck in action for yourselves, there'll be a link down below or in the top right side of your screen so you guys can see the duel replays. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel, which is Screencasters, for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one.